Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I thought I could talk about, it's a shame you can't see my crafty bits. I wonder if I can put you back a bit. I'm scared that the camera's gonna fall. I thought today we could talk about the idea of accessorizing wheelchairs and is it cringe or not, because I really have gone, just dropped one. I've really gone on a journey with this. Basically, when I was a child, my wheelchair was like a thing. Like it was just an object to get me from A to B. My dad's very technical, and I've kind of got that mindset as well. So I kind of just saw my chair as freedom, but also like just does the job. You know how it is. And for context, for those who don't know, I've been a wheelchair user since I was 2 years old. However, as I've got older, I was a person that would never ever name my wheelchair. Like to me, that was, by the way, this is all in the past, and also I'm a big believer in like opinions can ebb and flow, and like, you know, that can change, and that's okay, and blah blah blah. Anyway, when I was a teenager, I thought naming your wheelchair was like the cringiest thing you could do. Like, I think because I was and still am very much infantilized, I thought that was like feeding into being a young person. So like, I would never name my wheelchair or anything. But as I've got older, and I don't want people who have that opinion, because I've got like adult friends as wheelchair users who also think the same, like they don't do it. But for me personally, I've really gone on a journey of acceptance. And I think realizing that I can't let other people's perceptions of me get in the way of my own opinion of myself. And I started to realize how much, like, I love my chair and I'm really grateful for it, and it's a huge part of me. So I think the way I started doing it was like, I put fairy lights on the back of my chair at Christmas, and I felt like that was really cool. This was like at university time, I was like getting a little bit older and a little bit more confident, and it made me feel really good because one, it was something that people could like talk to me about that wasn't like, what's wrong with you or something like that. But also, I feel like it's just an extension of me, and like how, you know, today I've got a bit of mascara on, or, you know, I've got a bit of jewellery on. Like, to me, it's just that extension of what I would do to my body anyway. Because my chair is very much me, it's my body, and yeah, it's very precious. So I started to do that, and then when I got my newest chair, this pink one, I decided to call it Pam. Don't ask me why, it's a permobile. I just thought it was funny, and like, when I was like, relaying stories about my chair, I would be like, oh, Pam, as a joke, and then I'd have to explain it. And I feel really comfortable with that now, and I just think it's really interesting how I think a lot of internalized ableism tells us that, you know, we shouldn't make a thing out of our wheelchairs. But there's a lot of confident people who just literally see a chair as a tool and don't like to make it a thing, and that is also absolutely a-okay, obviously. But I just wanted to talk about that difference in how I feel, and mixed with the journey of speaking more about people's reactions and what people are like, kind of goes into my next little venture, which is, obviously I've been very vocal about crafting, and I do think crafting has opened up a new world of me realising that I do need that mindful time to process life. You know, I've got a very sociable job, I've got a very intense job at times, and crafting is an amazing way to just be me, have some brain break from the intense stuff. And this is how I first started crafting, and this was the first thing that I made. Actually, it wasn't the first thing. It was the first bracelet anyway. And I made this for my wheelchair, and I thought, how lovely that I've come on this journey of like, once thinking it's really cringe to have accessories for your chair, and now, don't know if you'll notice, I'll put some pictures up, but I've had this specific bracelet, wheelchairlet, whatever you want to call it, for a few months now, and I just think, like, obviously it's pink, it's me, it's got a little silver love heart, and I've just put it on my joystick, like, every day, and it's just been a part of me. And so, when I went to the craft event last week, I got so much stuff, and I realised the world is on fire. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but there's so many bad things happening in terms of like benefits for disabled people thinking like just getting people into work is going to solve everything, and it really isn't. But anyway, I have decided I am going to make some wheelchair accessories for people, and I don't want this to come across as like there's been an announcement that there's money troubles and now I'm setting up this shop, because I'm literally just going to sell it for what I bought it as. Like, anything like what I paid for the beads is going back in. I'm not doing a Alan Sugar. But yeah, I just thought, wouldn't it be nice to have some designs that I've made. Don't get me wrong, I am no Vivienne Westwood. This is not going to be luxury stuff. It's just stuff that makes me happy, and I thought I would put a little bit of sparkle into people's lives. So I have started to create a little library of wheelchair bracelets. These ones are kind of a standard bracelet, but they're a little bit smaller, and they fit on pretty much any standard controller. But I've based it on my past controllers. And you can just slide it on, and it's just a little bracelet. And I just want to bring you on the journey because I've no idea what I'm doing. I have started a Shopify. I was looking between Etsy and Shopify, and I think Shopify might suit me better, but let me know if you've got any tips. So yeah, if you are a powered wheelchair user, I am going to be making some of these and selling them every now and then. And I have another question, which is, if you are a manual wheelchair user, I need to think about, like, the same kind of thing, but where could it go as a manual wheelchair user? Like, I know people have like bars underneath that I've got like magnets. I'm really getting into this. I've got like magnets where you could clip a little hoop somewhere. But yeah, if you've got any ideas about how we could jazz up a manual wheelchair, that would be fabulous. But yeah, this is just a little bit of a new venture. It's not going to be massive, and I'm only going to be putting stuff up as and when I've made it, and I might branch out into little paintings as well. But yeah, how cool. And I just thought I would share my journey of, how I see my wheelchair, and it would be great to know what your opinion is on decorating wheelchairs. Is it cringe for you? Is it something that you've always done? And is there anything that I can make that would make you happy? Let me know. There's some really nice charms out there. Like, we could go all in if I wanted to. Like, so many lovely like hearts, flowers, pink flower, little daisies. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I feel like it's a nice little hobby for me to do. I just don't want to come across as like this hustler, because I'm not. I just enjoy crafting, and I don't just want bits of craft everywhere. Like, I'd like it to go to someone if they would enjoy it. It's funny, isn't it, putting stuff out there? Like, I'll do a video any day. Like, that's fine for me. But, like, making something, this is something that I've not really done before. So, I love it anyway. So, let me know your thoughts. I hope you're having a good week. If you're disabled, look after yourself because there's a lot out there at the moment. It is very scary headlines. I've very much kind of been resting from the event that I went to last week, as well as working and trying not to get too stressed about the headlines. So take care of yourself. Let me know something good about your week or something that you're looking forward to. And I said it on a post earlier this week, but I have reached 2,000 subscribers on here, which is just absolutely wild. Like, to say that it's something that I'm just doing, you know, once a week, having a little chit chat with you, I am really enjoying it. So, thank you for being with me if you are, and I will see you next Sunday for another video. Let's see if I can get this shop up and running. Bye.